Quick message to all our viewers before we get started on today's video. It has come to our attention that over 90% of our regular viewers are not subscribed to the channel. We request you to please click the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can be notified when the next video from Mythology is out. The bigger the channel gets, the better the quality of videos that we do for you also gets. So please help us make some amazing videos by supporting the channel and clicking that subscribe button. Thank you. Now over to the video. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mythology with your host Nitin Nair. We have been looking at multiple mythologies over the past year that we've been associated with Mythology with over 100 characters on the podcast already, and today we are going to be looking into Celtic mythology, or one of the European mythologies who have not actually managed to create so much of an impact in terms of overall awe and wonderment in the region. So anyways, we will be looking at a really interesting creature, a hybrid creature that has actually made an impact in certain parts of England. In Celtic mythology and British mythology, the Asrai are freshwater fairies who try to keep away from human beings. In old British folklore, there are a lot of mythical creatures such as the Asrai. This creature from England, mainly the Cheshire and Shropshire region, is unique that it can transform itself into water and become truly formless. Unlike other aquatic creatures, the Asrai can also blend seamlessly into its surroundings. In one story, a fisherman was able to catch and bind an Asrai on his boat, but could not communicate with it because the Asrai spoke a strange language. The creature then touched him, causing his hands to burn and feel as if it was on fire, despite the Asrai having cold and wet hands. Before the fisherman could reach shore, the Asrai died and it melted into a puddle of water due to the exposure to sunlight. The fisherman who caught it had no proof of the creature's existence, save for a burn mark on his arm. The Asrai are typical female aquatic creatures that are similar to a water nymph, a merfolk, or even mermaids. They can grow to around 2 or 4 feet tall and can also be slender and extremely beautiful. Some stories claim that the Asrai have fairy wings, while the others state that they have webbed feet or legs. In some retellings, the Asrai has green hair and it also has a fishtail similar to mermaid instead of legs. Now, mermaids are known to occupy or reside in the oceans and the deep seas, and researchers have now come to the conclusion that mermaids were a result of dehydrated pirates or sailors, associating them with manatees who are actually very similar in physical appearance. But the Asrai is peculiar because in the freshwater regions of the UK, there are no animals or fishes that can actually have a similarity to the description that has been associated with the Asrai. Nothing is known about the origins of the Asrai or how they are born, but they are known to live in groups and can live for centuries if undisturbed. Although there are various versions of the Asrai alongside all inland water bodies across the UK, they are all considered to be individual entities in their own right. They are sometimes called as Asrays by historians and folklorists. As an aquatic fairy, it is believed that the Asrai can have the power of hydrokinesis, which can allow it to manipulate water. It is also believed that they can fly. The Asrai skin is extremely cold, which makes it capable of burning human skin, much like when we handle super cool chemicals or substances like liquid nitrogen. Like other aquatic creatures, the Asrai has an extreme talent for swimming at speeds that are incredibly fast when compared to human beings. If exposed to sunlight, the Asrai will eventually turn into a puddle of water, and those who are rough with them will most likely flee to safety. The Asrai or the Asrai are known to live for several centuries and can also be sometimes be labeled as immortal. They can also be found bathing in the moonlight once a year, which helps them grow. Stories of the Asrai are told to children in Cheshire and Shropshire region to prevent them from going near lakes and other water bodies. This is similar to the stories of the Kalupuluit in Inuit mythology, who also takes away children if they go near the water's edge. We have already discussed about the Kalupuluit in an earlier episode of the podcast, so do check it out to understand what we are speaking about. As you can see, this is a very interesting character that has inspired many renderings and many retellings in modern day in the form of fairies, cartoon characters, and also been described as having a real compound effect on the lifestyle of the people in the Shropshire region. We will be looking at many more characters from Celtic mythology and its neighboring Baltic and Balkan mythologies in the days to come. So until then, this is your host, Nitin Nair, signing out by reminding you once again that Mythlook is the home of mythology.